What is up, everybody? Turboverse TV here today. So I bought the game Godfall at GameStop. This game was on sale at GameStop, so it was on sale for $49.99 instead of the regular price of $69.99. So that was a great deal to me, so I picked it up. But this is not only going to be about Godfall. This is going to be about my experience shopping at GameStop in 2020 because I've been wanting to do this video for a while because GameStop has changed their entire store layout to a new format. So where before they had like all the used games would be on the shelf. It would be like empty cases, of course, but it'd be like you can actively see like what games they had used. You can pretty much see their stock by just looking at their shelves, what games they had used. So they have it now so that when you go to GameStop, it's like barely anything's on the shelves. It looks so barren at each GameStop location I have been to. It's like this is a game in the store, but it seems like the focus isn't on video games, and this is very just a weird concept. So I was browsing through the store. I was browsing through the store. I was looking at the different games they had, and it's like I knew at the back of my mind to get Godfall for one. That was one game I was gonna get for sure. Then I saw a few other games, and I picked up two other games. I think the two games were the My Hero Academia game, the second one. That I picked up that one. And when you look at the case, it gives you a new price and a pre-owned price on the same sticker. And so that game was on sale, so I picked that one up. Well, I picked up the case to bring it to the associate. Then I picked up it was like a One Piece game as well. Cause they had a sale on that game. The pre-owned price I believe was $15. It was like a One Piece Pirates Warriors 4. So some very niche anime games because I know those games are kind of harder to get. And I also was looking for the 13 Sentinels game because that game was on sale. And it's like that game. I know again. I already know that game was gonna be hard to get. So I kind of like they didn't have that game. They didn't have that game on the shelf. It wasn't anywhere in the store. So it's like kind of like no problem with that one. No problem with the 13 Sentinels game because I know that kind of a game is it's probably a niche title. It's hard to get. So and I already got good reviews. So I can just buy it online. No problem. So I go to the register and I asked them if they have Godfall because they didn't have Godfall on the shelf, but I knew they should most likely have because Godfall is a newer game, and I don't think the game sold that well. It didn't do too spectacular. So I asked them for Godfall. He said they had Godfall. Then I took up like I said I took the other two games to the associate. Then I asked him like, do you have this? Do you have what was it? My Hero Academia 2? I forgot the exact title of the game, but it's My Hero Academia 2. For at first, I brought him a PS4 copy. He said he didn't have any of the PS4 copy, brand new or pre-owned. But why? Okay, so if you don't have this game, my issue is this is what I'm kind of frustrated with GameStop. It's kind of like if you don't have this game in your store, why is this game on the shelf and why does it have a pre-owned price and a new price if you don't have this game? No, what? None. You don't have this game at all in your store. Why is it on your shelf? It makes no sense. So you just want people to just come up to you with a game case and then you just ask them do you have it in stock. It makes literally no sense. I'm looking like okay, so they didn't have that one. They didn't have. I even asked them they have it on Xbox One. You didn't have that copy either. So you just completely just don't have this game at all. This My Hero Academia 2 game. Then I asked them because I brought up the other game, the One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 game. Like I said, they had that on sale. And it's like it was only sale for the pre-owned one. I'm like, do you have this game in stock? He said no. So I'm looking like if you don't got so if I ask you for three games and two out of three games you don't have in stock, why are they on the shelf? Why are they even a display case to put up if you don't have these in your store? Like it just seems like it's very weird now. GameStop whole thing is to buy games. This is a game in the store, but it looks like when I did the ad earlier, the review of that GameStop holiday ad, I just felt that it was kind of odd. They had like toasters, waffle makers, sleeping bags, so much non-game related stuff. And you go in the store, you just see all that non-game related stuff too. It's like it's a gaming store, but you have all this extra crap that nobody. I guess somebody cares about it because like why would they still sell it? But the vast majority of people just trying to buy video games. It's like, but you have no video games at your store. It's just very, very weird. So I can see why a lot of people just hate GameStop. At first, I didn't get the hate for GameStop, but now I am kind of turning to that dark side where it's kind of like, Yeah, I kind of don't care about going to GameStop anymore. To be honest, it's kind of like Amazon. Well, probably most people are buying the games from Amazon to buy them digital. You just go to Amazon and buy the same games. I could have bought the same game on Amazon for the same price. Just could have stayed at home and just wait for it to be delivered to my house. I could just did that. But I wanted to get it as soon as possible. Just pick it up at the store. That's what the advantage of GameStop has. But they don't have any games at the GameStop location. They have no games there. Or if they do got games, it's like, and this is not the first time this has happened where I go into a GameStop and they got that same model. Where it's like I bring a game to the associate that they clearly have on their shelves, but when I ask them, do they have this game in stock? They don't have the game in stock. So it's not the first time this has happened, and it's just very mind-boggling as to why they went to this new system. Because it's like previously, if they didn't have a game before in their stock, you would see no display case of that game. You wouldn't even see a display case. So that's pretty like an indicator to the customer that hey, we don't have this game in stock, so don't ask us if we have this game. So yeah, it's just a little mini. I'm just kind of going on a tangent, but a little mini rant about GameStop. I can see why this company is definitely in trouble. It's like you're a game in the store, but you don't have any games. It's like I don't know if they want you to move more towards their online website because it's like just buy their stuff online because their actual store locations they only have too many a big selection of video games there. So that was a little frustrating to go there. Then when I did the video of the shopping ad, people in my comment section was like, I don't go to GameStop. I see why. I see why they left that comment. They don't shop at GameStop because GameStop is kind of trash. It's like GameStop can literally go away. I know that might sound pretty bad, but I kind of don't care about GameStop anymore. It's like you got places like Amazon, which GameStop should be worried about Amazon just taking them completely out, wiping them completely out, or it's just like you think they'll try harder to have more games in their actual location, their store locations, but no, it's just it's just a shell of its former self. So I don't know. I think GameStop might actually be going out of business because I heard there was a rumor of like they're closing like 1,000 more stores this year in the U.S. So who knows? I might do a video about that later. Because I haven't actually like researched it, but somebody left that comment as well. Like they're closing 1,000 stores. Like, no, I can kind of see why they're doing it because it's just so ridiculous. Like I don't understand. Like we, it's just weird. They're just so out of touch with their customers, with the gaming community nowadays. It's such blatant. They're selling all these different toys and action figures and T-shirts. It's like, where are the video games at GameStop? Like, you're a game in the store. Where are the video games at? Ah. What I was gonna say, yeah. So with Godfall, let's talk about Godfall now. With this game I was not paying close to $70 for. No way I was up paying $70 for this game. I thought that was a complete mishap on Sony's part to charge this game for $70. It's like the game just looks okay. Like my price point was gonna be $30, but for $50, and I had like a 10 off coupon as well from buying that Immortal Phoenix Rising game. We bought that game from GameStop. They gave you $10 off gift card. So it's like I had to use the gift card on something before it expires in 3 days. So I was like, I went to GameStop to buy this pretty much. So instead of paying $50, I got Godfall for $40, then with tax. So I think this is an okay price. And then this game got trashed in reviews. Like this was not a highly favorable game. That's why that's why it's probably on sale so fast like this. But I was watching some gameplay earlier, and it looks okay to me. I was watching one big YouTuber playing the game. He was showing off like an hour gameplay. It looked okay to me. So hopefully the game is good. Fingers crossed this game is good and not just like a trash heap. But the gameplay I saw looked okay. The main complaints I saw people were like reviewing the game said the story wasn't that great, but the combat looked okay from the footage I saw. So that's pretty much that's gonna be this video. It's like GameStop. GameStop is not that great anymore. It's not like it's like it's not that great. It's just in 2020. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. It's like I can see why people hate GameStop. At first, I was one of those people who's like kind of defending GameStop, but I kind of see now why people hate GameStop. Why they hate shopping at GameStop? Because you think like it's a store catered for your hobby that we all love. We all love gaming, so it's a store where you can buy video games. That's the specialty store for video games. But now it's like It's just so trash when you walk into a GameStop now. It's just there's no way, there's no reason why if a customer comes up to an associate and asks them for a game that you have in stock that they brought the empty case to the associate on from the shelf and it's like, and I ask you if they have any version of this game in stock, whether it's new or pre-owned, and you don't have it in stock, that is a big fail. That is not good whatsoever. I don't know what type of business model they're trying to go with, but that is not good. If I ask you if you have a game and you don't have it in stock, but you clearly have the display box that says new and pre-owned on the shelf, but you don't have the game in stock, that's terrible. So those are my thoughts about GameStop in 2020. I definitely want to hear your comments down below if you still shop at GameStop. If you haven't shopped at GameStop, maybe this is one of the reasons why you stopped shopping at GameStop. It seems like they don't really focus on the gamers. I know the old slogan used to be "Power to the Gamers." I don't know if that's still their slogan now, but it's just not. It doesn't seem like they're really powering the gamers right now. To be honest, it's trying to like there's still like this other like knickknacks and paddywhacks and with all these different action figures and Funko Pops. It's like it's your game store. Stick to being a game store, and that's that. That will conclude this video. Like I said, leave your comments down below. Leave a like for this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.